Tuskegee Volleyball is back on track, and your source for all the digs, blocks, kills, and aces is the Golden Tigers Sports Network. Today, as the Golden Tigers get set to take on another tough opponent, let's go courtside for live coverage of Golden Tigers Volleyball on the GTSN. Live from the Daniel Chappie James Center, here's Charles Ward.
And welcome everybody. We're live inside the Chappie James Arena on the campus of Tuskegee University, getting set for volleyball action as the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee get set to host Oakwood University in volleyball action. Glad you could join us here on GTSN. Charles Ward here with the play-by-play story as the Golden Tigers come into this match 10-9 overall and 4-8 in the SIAC. Significant match here for the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee as they get set to go into that four-game cluster starting on Friday at Lemoyne Owens College. And in that four-game cluster, Tuskegee right now number 4 in the west of the SIAC, just behind Miles College and just in front of Kentucky State. So this ball game, non-conference, does not impact that, but they want some momentum going into that cluster starting on Friday. And with only the top 4 teams from each division of the SIAC going to the SIAC tournament at the end of the season. So this one is a tester for the Golden Tigers. Chance to try to get some rhythm going as they get set for the cluster starting on Friday. They will meet Oakwood University. Second time these teams have met during the season. They played early in August, mid-August, and it went to 5 sets. Tuskegee able to win that 3-2 over Oakwood in a battle in volleyball action. So they'll look to do the same here from Chappie James before a home crowd as they get set to meet Oakwood University. And Tuskegee with that cluster coming up on Friday and a couple of big matches, conference matches after the cluster, still with some chances to maintain that 4th spot in the SIAC in the West Division or move up a couple of spots to ensure that they make it to the postseason tournament in the SIAC. Just about set to begin action here as the Golden Tigers get set to host Oakwood University in volleyball action. Tuskegee beating the Oakwood University. Oakwood coming into this ball game at a 9-7 mark overall, 3-4 in home play. In conference they play out of the HBCU Athletic Conference, and they are 5-3 in the HBCU Conference and second place in the East Division of HBCUAC. They are just behind Fisk University in front of Talladega in conference action for them. So just about set for this non-conference match between the Golden Tigers and Oakwood University. Golden Tigers are coached by Pamela Perkins. Coach Perkins in her 5th year. She's assisted by Tyrese Battle. Coach Battle in his first campaign at Tuskegee University. For Oakwood University, they're coached by Wayne Buckner, and Coach Buckner is in his first season at Oakwood University. So those are some of the particulars. Some of the players are going to keep an eye on in tonight's match. For the Oakwood University squad, it'll be Mona Okello. Okello, the player of the week, or co-player of the week, I should say, in the HBCU conference. She and Kamaria Murray got co-player of the week honors for Oakwood University. In a week's play, Murray 20 kills and 23 digs in 2 matches. Okello with 22 kills and 21 digs over 2 matches. So those are the 2 that bring some of the firepower to Oakwood University. Of course, Tuskegee led with an entourage of players that make a difference for them. Najwa Williams, one of those. Kendall Seals, Jordan Jones, Cyan Sprinkle, Sinead Dillahunt, Ned. All those players making significant contributions to Coach Perkins and the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee. So just about set to begin action here. Live from Chappie James. For Tuskegee, Jasmine Brantley going to be at the libero position. And for Oakwood University, it'll be Ariel Smith She will occupy the libero position for them. So it's the Ambassadors of Oakwood University. They will serve it first, and we're underway. Net serve, but they got it over, and they get the first points of the match on the serve. Oakwood, school out of Huntsville, Alabama. And we're underway. They get the first point. TU now their side of the net. They push it right over. Tap back over, and a tap. Good save at the back by Brantley for Tuskegee. Kill shot tapped and saved by Oakwood on their side of the floor. Now TU with another look at it. Brantley going to set it. Goes right side with the kill shot is Crawford, but it's blocked back by Oakwood. They'll tap over and find space just to the right or inside that foul pole. Nice work by Oakwood to get that point. They lead it 2-0. They went to 5 last time they played. On the serve, TU, trouble handling it. Now they got to push it over here. Brantley does that. Oakwood, their side of the floor. Set it at the middle of the net. Another tap over that front line. And another point to the Ambassadors. This time working on the inside was Kamora Robinson, the junior from Philadelphia. Her first point of the ball game. And Oakwood with an early 3-0 lead. TU, they'll set it their side of the net. Kill shot, that one's long. Jordan Jones trying to find some space at the baseline, but shot it long, and it's a 4-0 lead for Oakwood. So the Ambassadors up early. TU half-court set. Now they set it into the middle. Kill shot there, find some surface there. Backside kill shot, that one by Makia Allen to give TU its first points of the match. They set on the backside, and an easy finish there for Tuskegee. Beg your pardon on that. That was Brianna Crawford finishing for Tuskegee. Half-court set now for Oakwood. They push it out of bounds, and TU registers its second point of the match, trailing 4-2. Zariah Messick, the junior from Houston, Texas, to serve for Tuskegee. Zariah with 16 service aces on the season. This one will be pushed back by Oakwood. They'll tap it over. Nice slide effort there by Brantley. TU trying to save it at the net, can't do so. That point goes over to Oakwood University. So the Ambassadors take a 5-1 lead. First set action. Maya Beasley, the senior from Atlanta, will serve for Oakwood. Beasley mishandled the serve there to point over to Tuskegee. So Tuskegee trailing now 2-5 or 5-2 to the Ambassadors. And it'll be Gabriella Jones set to serve for TU. Baseline serve by Gabriella. Now at the net, Oakwood. Right in front of Jones, trying to lunge for it, but too late on that, and a point over to the Ambassadors. They lead it 6-2. Marangi Rondon to serve now for the Ambassadors. Front of the net, right side. Kill shot there, tapped and blocked away by Oakwood. They'll set it with a pushover. Good job by TU to block it back and trying to get it back over the net. Not able to do so. Cameron Buckner tried to push it over for Oakwood, but not able to do it, and TU gets that point. 6-3 lead for Oakwood. And Tuskegee to serve it. Sinead Delahunt Ned to serve. Good serve by Sinead to the net, and not able to return it are the Ambassadors of Oakwood. So Tuskegee registers another point to cut the deficit to 6-4. Ned on the season, 21 service aces for the junior from Fort Worth, Texas. Another good serve by her. Oakwood pushing it to the middle now. Kill shot tapped around. TU saves it. Got to get this one over here, and they push it across the net. Good job defensively by TU. Oakwood kill shot blocked at the base. Good job by TU once again. At the net, TU registers a point. Great save by Zariah Messick at the baseline to keep that point alive for Tuskegee. And the finishing shot there at the side by Najwa Williams. Oakwood not able to return it, and it's a 6-5 lead for Oakwood. They'll have it. Kill shot blocked at the net. Blocked back by Oakwood. TU pushes right back again. Now at the net, Oakwood blocked again at the net by TU. Outstanding job up front by Cyan Sprinkle for Tuskegee. She and Jamia Chappelle out front doing a good job at the net for Tuskegee. Standing right there. And it's Sprinkle with the finish shot there at the net for Tuskegee. So we're tied at 6 each. TU rallying. Kill shot there. Tipped by Tuskegee. Point over to Oakwood University. They reclaim the lead, 7-6. Tuskegee fourth in the west of the SIAC. That one served out of bounds, and the point back to Tuskegee, and we go back to even, this time at 7 each. This is a non-conference match for Tuskegee, a good warm-up for them to head into that cluster on Friday. They'll play 2 on Friday and 2 on Saturday at Lemoyne-Owen. Lane College and Central State, both on the west side of the SIAC. Then Kentucky State and Lemoyne on Saturday, they also on the west side. One hand save there by Chappelle at the net, tossed into the net by Oakwood, point over to Tuskegee. So TU with its first lead of the match now, they lead it 8-7. Najwa Williams to serve it for Tuskegee. Good serve by Williams. Oakwood setting it at the net. Kill shot there. Good block by Brantley at the base. Saved. TU looks over. Kill shot. Oakwood can't return it. Point to Tuskegee. Good job down the line by Brianna Crawford. Setting her. And there she finishes the kill shot straight down the line. Falling just in front of Buckner. Deep serve there that time by Williams, and the point over to Oakwood. Golden Tigers leading the Ambassadors 9-8. First set action from Chappie James Center at Tuskegee. Line drive into the net, and Tuskegee will take advantage of that with an easy point. So TU 10-8 on the scoreboard. And the serve. Push back over, and an easy tap over by Gabriella Jones for Tuskegee. Oakwood, Anna Jones had to kind of loft that return back over very softly right in front of Jones, who was able to finish it off for Tuskegee. Jones, 40th kill on the season for her. And this time the point over to Oakwood, or beg your pardon, Tuskegee. So TU up now 12-9 after that point. And we come to our first break in the action. TU climbing from behind to claim that 12-8 lead or 12-9 lead at this point over the Ambassadors of Oakwood University. We'll step out for a quick timeout here on GTSN.
Broadcast coverage of Golden Tigers athletics is brought to you by the following. The U.S. Coast Guard, always ready. Booster Digital Displays, dedicated to providing high-quality, affordable LED displays with exceptional service. Alabama Power, for the service of Alabama. TNT Fireworks, celebrating more than 100 years of America's #1 best-selling brand of fireworks. Yellowwood, a better backyard awaits. Home Depot, how doers get more done. Utilities Board of Tuskegee, purpose, progress, people. Coca-Cola. Enjoy the moment with a Coca-Cola. Tuskegee Federal Credit Union. Serving.
Back live here inside Chappie James. 12-8 lead for Tuskegee. They on the serve. Oakwood, their half of the floor. They'll push it over the middle, and a net violation there by Oakwood. A couple of touches there by one player, and TU gets advantage of that point. They lead it now 13-8. Jasmine Brantley, the freshman from Madison, Alabama, on the serve. Oakwood, their side of the floor. They go to Murray. Tapped, good block by Jones at the net for Tuskegee. TU in the middle now. Kill shot, diving forward. Oakwood keeps it alive. They go with the easy tap, and they got some space up front. Just out of the reach of Della Hunt Ned. And the point over to Oakwood. 13-8, Tuskegee still leads. Ariel Smith, the libero for Oakwood, will serve now. Blocked by Williams. Ned across the floor, kill shot, nicely done, but a good block and out of bounds by Oakwood though. Great authority on that shot by Brianna Crawford, the senior from Bessemer, Alabama. Just lined that one up and drilled it to the floor. Oakwood trying to block it, too much pace. 14-9, TU leads. Nakia Allen, the senior from Montgomery, to serve for Tuskegee. Right side for Oakwood. They'll set it across the floor with a kill shot. Allen blocks back for TCU. Brantley in the middle. Kill shot there, blocked at the net. Good save by Tuskegee in the pushover. Great job with reflexes there. Oakwood, kill shot again, blocked but out of bounds by TU. This point over to the ambassadors of Oakwood. TU lead 4. Turn at the net. Nice push over there, trying to catch that ambassador defense off guard. They'll tap it, and another tap back over by TU to keep play alive. Over the net, Brantley blocks back for TU. They'll set it. Deep there, Gabriella Jones faked, but it was Crawford trying to kill it, but it's blocked by Oakwood. Backside kill shot tapped around, and Oakwood saves. They'll push it over here. That ball long and out. They had to get it over on that fourth opportunity there and got it, but they could not find the court. So Tuskegee takes a 15-10 lead. And Zariah Messick will set the serve for TU. Oakwood at the net. Kill shot there, nicely done. They set up Anna Jones, the senior from Alabama, to finish on that shot. She answers at the net. Maya Beasley set to serve for Oakwood. And there's still another miscue on her serve. They've gotten some easy points on the serve of Beasley, senior from Atlanta. It's just kind of spinning that one, never got it up to the net. So TU with a 16-11 lead. Jones to serve. Good deep serve by Gabriella at the net. Tap. She'll save it at the base for Tuskegee. Now right side, Williams tries to tap for space. Oakwood able to block it at the net. Good defensive effort there by TU. Sprinkle got another hand on that one. This one pushes over, rolls the top of the net for Oakwood for the point. The lead for Tuskegee now 16-12. First set action here from Tuskegee. Ambassadors of Oakwood with the serve. Ranji Rondon to serve. Across the floor, TU pushes across the net. Now backside kill shot there. That one down and good for Oakwood. Cameron Buckner on that point for the ambassadors up front to cut the deficit to 16-13. Rondon serves again. Backside Williams with the kill, but blocked at a net, and another, this one now going back, got over the net, and Oakwood not able to get it back across. So TU gets the point. Nigel Williams at that net, pushed it over. Oakwood tried to get it back, but couldn't clear the net. Najwa, the junior from Chicago, Illinois. And Sine De La Hunt Ned to serve for TU. Good line drop serve by her. Can't be returned by Oakwood, and the point over to Tuskegee. Sine with a good flat serve there, forcing the early defense of Oakwood. She'll serve it again. Another good low serve by Sine. This one, Oakwood with the kill shot, and that one down on the surface was tipped by Tuskegee. I think it fell good anyway, but the point over to Oakwood. 18-14 TU leads, first set action. TU on the returner serve. At the net, kill shot, batted around. Oakwood can't get it back across. As Cyan Sprinkle, that is, got that point for Tuskegee at the net. Good job. She kind of circled behind that assist to her and was able to finish it off for TU. So Tuskegee with a 19-14 lead. Najwa to serve. Right side of the net for Oakwood. They'll tap it, and it's saved by Chappie. TU now chance to push it over, tap back by Oakwood. Set right side, kill shot, and that one's down for a point. Good ball movement across the floor by Oakwood, and they come away with a point. Alexis Wiley, the junior from Texas, is able to get that point for the Ambassadors. And it's a 19-15 lead for Tuskegee. Brantley backpedals and gets the volleyball middle of the floor. Kill shot there, good block by Oakwood up front. They'll push it over. TU hustles back in to keep it alive. Now the kill shot set and blocked by Oakwood, but they push it underneath the net. It was Zaria Messick able to finish for Tuskegee. So Zaria, with that point, the junior from Houston, makes it a 20-15 lead. It'll be Brantley to serve. Circling inside is Oakwood. They'll tap it over. Brantley with a nice dive and keeping it alive for TU. Kill shot there. Another good shot blocked by Brantley, but they're not able to run it down. TU is not, as Kennedy took a dive for it, but not able to come up with it. That'll make it 20-16. Serve over to Ariel Smith and Oakwood. Deep serve. Williams blocks it back in play. Kill shot there, tapped around. Oakwood able to defend it and keep it alive. Block shot there. Smith tried the kill shot. And shot there. Williams at the base saves for TU. Now Oakwood with a good defensive effort. Tap over, and TU trying to keep it alive. Williams kill shot, got it tapped there, point over to Tuskegee. Found some space near the baseline, able to put it down in play to make it 21-16. Nakia Allen back out on the floor now for Coach Perkins in Tuskegee. She'll serve it. Lefty, good serve by her. Oakwood pushes over Brantley to the surface to save for TU. Kill shot there with authority is Kennedy from the left side of the front for Tuskegee. Drove it right to the middle of the floor. Take a look at this shot. She set up real nicely there. Right over the outstretched arms of that front line for Oakwood to get that point. So TU 22-16 leading the Ambassadors of Oakwood University. Good action by Tuskegee in this first set. Last time these teams played back in August, TU won the first set 25-17. Close to that margin right now. They went 5 the last time they played. TU looking to break a two-game losing skid. Lost to Spring Hill recently here inside Chappie, and prior to that to Fort Valley. So trying to get back into the win column before they head to Memphis for the West Cluster in the SIAC. Oakwood, as we referenced in that HBCU Athletic Conference, second in the East for them. Right behind Fisk. Not sure how many they allow into their postseason tournament, but Oakwood sitting in a good position at number 2 in the East. Set to begin play after the timeout. TU just 3 points away from claiming the first set. Allen on the serve. Oakwood setting it right side. Kill shot blocked at the net. TU can't control it, so the point over to the Ambassadors. That'll make it 22-17. On the serve at the net, and TU takes the point. Couple of line drive serves by the Ambassadors right into the net, and Tuskegee's taking advantage of those as they extend their lead to 23-17. Kennedy on the serve. Oakwood setting it in the middle of the floor. Deep shot, but it's saved by Kennedy. Would have been a long shot, I believe. And a tap, touch at the net twice. Point over to Tuskegee. So TU now a point away from this first set. Lauren to serve, the senior from Birmingham. Nice knuckler on that serve. Oakwood at the net trying to tap it over, and they can't do it. So TU claims the first set here in Chappie James, 25-17. That's the score in the first set last time they played. So TU leads it 1-0. We'll take a break. More volleyball action coming your way on GTSN.
Broadcast coverage of Golden Tigers athletics is brought to you by the following. The U.S. Coast Guard, always ready. Booster Digital Displays, dedicated to providing high-quality, affordable LED displays with exceptional service. Alabama Power, for the service of Alabama. TNT Fireworks, celebrating more than 100 years of America's #1 best-selling brand of fireworks. Yellowwood, a better backyard awaits. Home Depot, how doers get more done. Utilities Board of Tuskegee, purpose, progress, people. Coca-Cola, enjoy the moment with a Coca-Cola. Tuskegee Federal Credit Union, serving the people of Tuskegee and the surrounding community since 1938. TLAT Media, step by step, TLAT Media makes your business grow. And by Advertising Solutions, from concept to conversion, we are your advertising solution.
I love the lake. It's like one of the few places I can just let go and be myself. I really love it here.
Greeting, Tuskegee Nation. I'm Reginald Ruffin, your Director of Athletics, and you're listening to the Golden Tiger Sports Network.
Hey, are you fixing the power?
Yep, I'm gonna get the lights back on.
Yeah, my power went out and I have to start level 14 all over again in our game. Yeah, why didn't mine go out?
Well, we have this technology that can stop an outage in its tracks.
Why?
So less people will be affected during the outage.
Why?
So you can make the level 15?
Come on, Brian. Let's go to your house and keep playing.
Good luck, guys.
And we are back live inside Chappie James Arena, getting set to go into second set action here as the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee hosting the Ambassadors of Oakwood University in volleyball action. Glad you could join us for the coverage here on GTSN. Charles Ward here with the coverage of GTSN's volleyball action of Tuskegee University. Tuskegee, a couple of more opportunities here inside Chappie James before the season closes. We'll have that coverage for you here on GTSN. They'll be back here on the 31st as they host the Golden Bears of Miles College. Then they'll conclude on November 5th with non-conference play here inside Chappie James against LaGrange. So the final 2 home matches for Tuskegee in this season coming on the 31st and November 5th. And just one more match after that, Spring Hill, and then it's on to the SIAC tournament. We hope for the Golden Tigers. Got that big cluster coming up on Friday, and that will determine whether Tuskegee will get into postseason play. Right now they lead Oakwood University in non-conference play here, taking the first set 25-17. Tuskegee at a 10-9 mark overall and 4-8 in the SIAC, just behind the Golden Bears of Miles College, who are 4-7 and 12-10 overall, so 1 point better in the loss column for Miles. Second set action, TU on the serve. Oakwood has the lunge for it. They get it over. TU on their side of the floor now. Kill shot, and that one's pushed deep and long. It was Crawford trying to run it to the back of the floor and shot that one long, so the point over to Oakwood. They'll start the second set with the 1-0 lead. Brantley sets it in the middle. Tapped at the net. Good job by Jones to save it for TU. Back in the middle they go now. Shot there, blocked. Another good save, this time by Brantley. Good defensive work by TU. And they finish it off with Williams trying to clear the net, not able to do so, and the point over to Oakwood. A couple of nice blocks at the net there for Tuskegee, starting with Gabriella Jones. Oakwood the 2-0 lead. TU got to hurry to get it back. She had a good serve there. TU, Allen pushes it over. And Oakwood, their side of the floor now. Kill shot right past the outstretched arms of Allen. And another point there for the Ambassadors. That was Kamora Robinson, the junior, with that point. Three 3-0 lead for the Ambassadors. Tuskegee, half-court set. Kill shot this time. Oakwood can't defend. On the kill shot, Ariel Smith tried to block, but not able to push it forward. Good trajectory on that shot by Jordan Jones to finish for TU. Jordan at 6'1", the sophomore from Cypress, Texas. Good elevation on that kill shot, and the point for TU, their first of the second set. So Zariah Messick back on now. She'll serve for Tuskegee. At the net, and Oakwood can't get it over. They had it at the front as Alexis Wiley tried to tap it back up into the space of Anna Jones. Didn't get it airborne enough, and Tuskegee with the second point of the second set. Messick on the serve. Right side kill shot. Good job there by Robinson again. Robinson registered at 6'2" in terms of height for Oakwood. And found some space. The rangy arms to make it a 4-2 lead for Oakwood. Serve is off the playing surface. Smith, or Jones that is, just trying to go to her right toward the baseline, but shot it wide. So TU trailing 3-4 now as Gabriella Jones set to serve it for the Golden Tigers. Jones with a deep serve. Oakwood has to trace the baseline for that. And the attempted shot across the net by Beasley is wide, and Tuskegee has tied the match, or this set, 4-4. Jones this time not able to carry the net. And that'll make it 4-5. After she drove it to the net there, the Ambassadors take the lead. Oakwood back in action on the 23rd at home against Wilberforce as they get close to concluding their season. Kill shot there up front by Tuskegee. Good job there by Cyan Sprinkle to finish for the Golden Tigers at the net. Cyan, good elevation there, got it right over that front line and in between the back line with the kill to tie it at 5 each. Sine Delahunt Ned to serve now for TU. Sine, good serve deep at the baseline. Chasing it, knocking it out of bounds, trying to push it back over was Beasley. And Tuskegee, beg your pardon, Rondon on the trying to knock it over, but not able to get it across the net, and TU takes a 6-5 lead. Ranji Rondon from the Dominican Republic. And a line drive, rare net serve there by Sine, and that ties them set at 6 each. So the volleyball back over now to the Ambassadors. Set at the net for TU. Tapper, and Oakwood's able to save it and push it back over. Their kill shot is deep, and the point over to Tuskegee. So TU inches back ahead, 7-6. Joshua Williams to serve now for the Golden Tigers. Good serve by Najwa, a little dipping action on that one, tapped over the net and tapped back down, and a point for Tuskegee. Good job there at the net for the Golden Tigers. Williams to serve again. Najwa Williams to serve for Tuskegee now. TU with an 8-6 lead. Oakwood, kill shot, good block there by Sine. Keeping it alive for TU. Good job by her. Kill shot at the net. TU got a lunge for it to keep it alive. And 2 taps and the point over this time to the Ambassadors. So Oakwood will serve now. They lead at 7-8 over Tuskegee. Kill shot blocked by the Ambassadors. They'll have a chance to return this one. Good work by them defensively. TU trying to tap it over. Got to hurry here. Can't get back to it. Williams leaning back and falling to the surface. Trying to catch up with that volleyball, but not able to do so before it trickles out of bounds just beyond her reach. So Oakwood goes up now 9-7. Williams, Brantley, kill shot across the floor, saved by the Ambassadors. Now Smith taps over, and an infraction on the twice touch there by Oakwood. And TU gets the point. Tuskegee trailing 8-9. Brantley on the serve. Oakwood, their half of the floor. Tap over and tap right back by Gabriella Jones. Good job by her at the net. Gabriella at 5'10", the senior from Baltimore. Transferred to Tuskegee from Frostburg State. Good outstretched arms by her at the net. And TU gets that point. Nice dive there by Brantley to keep it alive, but Jones into the net, trying to keep it alive to tap back over. And now it's a 10-9 lead for Tuskegee. And they'll send Smith back to serve it. Second set action, TU won the first set 25-17. Smith on the serve, good line drive serve by her. Brantley trying to save it. TU got it over the net, and Oakwood has to scramble, and they save. Now backside kill shot, good save at the base by Buckner for Oakwood. Tap over, TU. Williams lunging, now they gotta hurry to get it over. 3 players converging, can't get there soon enough, and the point goes over to Oakwood. They tie it at 10 after the scramble by TU. Not able to get to that volleyball. Williams to one needed returner. Kill shot there, blocked at the base by Buckner. Good job by her. At the net, tap over, and TU able to save it. Kill shot, and that drives the Oakwood defense back, but they are able to save and push it back across the net. At the net now, backside kill by Jones, saved by Oakwood at the baseline by Buckner. Now Williams for TU, they're into the floor. Kill shot here, and blocked out of bounds. Far side of the floor, Brianna Crawford with authority on that shot. Too much mustard on the for the defense for Oakwood, and TU takes an 11-10 lead. Trying to save it there was Smith, but the pace on that kill shot by Crawford just too much. TU up by one. Oakwood, their side of the net. Kill shot blocked, and a good job there by Anna Jones, the senior, to finish for Oakwood to tie it at 11. Tight second set so far. TU got to hurry here. Williams being forced to go back toward the baseline. Brantley tried to control that serve, couldn't get it going back forward toward the net. And that point over to the Ambassadors. They lead 12-11 with the serve. Brantley this time pushes forward. Cross-court Jones with the kill shot, saved by Smith. Now tap over, saved again by Oakwood to keep it alive. They'll push over with a kill shot. Brantley saves for TU. Now right side again, Crawford had it blocked by Smith. And Oakwood, their side of the floor now. Tap it once, Williams saves it at the base for TU. Back shot, kill shot, this one tapped around. Oakwood saving it, and they'll keep it alive. Smith over to Crawford at the net, and the point over to the Ambassadors. Good action both sides of the net, but the point belongs to Oakwood. And they lead it 13-11 over the Golden Tigers. Timeout on the floor will step out as well on GTSN.
Hey,
Hey,
what are you doing?
just marking off this area here with cones so we can repair the storm damage.
Why?
So no one gets near the down power lines.
Why?
Because down power lines can be dangerous if you touch them. But it's okay, it's okay. That's what we're here for.
Why?
To keep you safe, so you can, walk Fido there.
Her name is Princess Buttercup.
Buttercup, okay.
And welcome back, everybody. We're inside of Chappie James Arena on the campus of Tuskegee University. Second set action. Volleyball match between the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee and the Ambassadors of Oakwood University. At the break, Oakwood leads it 13-11. TU took the first set, 25-17. Got a rally here. Half-court set for Tuskegee. Push over, and Oakwood on their side of the floor now. Jones with Smith, that is, her kill shots off the floor. And after the timeout, TU gets the first point, cuts the deficit to 13-12. Soraya Messick back pedals and set to serve for Tuskegee. Oakwood quickly on a set at the net. Tap over and tapped back by Gabriella Jones. Jones kind of nonchalantly tapping that one back into open space and ties the set at 13. See her at the net. Just good control of that volleyball. Oakwood, their side, tapped at the net again. Good save by Jones with the one hand. TU with another look at it. They'll push it over with Allen with the carryover. Now Oakwood again, tap, saved this time by Jordan Jones. Across the floor, kill shot batted, tapped around. Oakwood with a save. Good work by them. Smith taps and back over to the TU side. Kill shot there by Gabriella Jones. Good work by her, circling back to the inside. They set her up on the inside with the kill shot. Watch her circling right in there and turning right back to the net and got that point on the inside for Tuskegee. Good play there by TU on that return. They lead it 14-13. Good teamwork and the point. Beg your pardon, we're at 14 all now. Smith to serve it for Oakwood. Brantley pushes, right side Allen. Tap over and saved by Oakwood. They'll set it far side. Tap over, Rimner. TU got it off the net and they'll keep it alive. They'll push it over with the shot by Williams. Now kill shot there. Brantley going low on the pancake to get that one for TU. Back over, Oakwood sets it. Backside kill shot, tapped around, Brantley with the hustle. Allen sets it backside, kill shot saved by Smith at the base for Oakwood. Now they'll go kill and tapped and saved by Allen. Now Williams kill shot, what a lunge there by Smith to keep it alive for Oakwood. Now they bobble it on the intended pushover and the point over to Tuskegee. So TU now with a 15-14 lead. After that, good rally of the volleyball. Gabriella Jones to serve again for TU. Good serve by her, dying at the end of that serve, but Oakwood able to push it back over. At the net, and the point over to Oakwood. It was Robinson right side. Sprinkle trying to defend on it, but pushed it out of bounds. And that ties the set at 15. Rondon now on to serve it for the Ambassadors. Bassick. Now kill shot there right down the middle. Najwa Williams found the space with authority in the middle of the floor. That'll make it 16-15 Tuskegee. Jamea Chappelle out on the floor now for Coach Perkins and Tuskegee. Good work there by Najwa on that kill shot. Led Tuskegee coming into this match with 156 kills on the season. Sine Dillahunt Ned on the serve. At the base. Oakwood pushing it back over. Messick. Ned. Kill shot into the net by Chappelle and the point over to Oakwood. And that'll tie the set at 16. Buckner on the serve. TU half-court set now. Backside kill shot. They found space on the baseline in the middle of the floor. Sine with that kill shot for Tuskegee. A rare one for her. Only had 2 kills coming into the day's ball game, but found some space there for the Golden Tigers. That'll make it 17-16. Najwa to serve. Good flat serve by her. And twice touch there by the Ambassadors. So Tuskegee on the good serve by Williams gets the point. They lead it 18-16. Williams again, another flat serve by her. A lot of pace on it. Tap over. Ned saves. Now backside TU tries to set it to Kennedy. Kennedy pushes it toward the baseline. And Oakwood back the other way. Tapped at the net and point to Tuskegee. Good job at the net that time by Chappelle. Stayed patient as that volleyball was headed back her way. And got the right hand tap over the net for the point. So 19-16, Tuskegee leads it on a timeout. Tuskegee Federal Credit Union serving the people of Macon County and surrounding areas since 1938 when it first opened at Tuskegee Institute. The credit union offers free checking accounts, saving accounts, home mortgages, home refinancing, automobile signature and payday alternative loans, and internet teller service. Better than a bank, because when you open an account with us, you become a part owner. Tuskegee Federal Credit Union, insured by the National Credit Union Administration, not for profit, not for charity, but for service. For more information, visit www.tuskegeefcu@gmx.com. Glad to have them aboard as one of our sponsors on GTSN. A reminder that we're coming down to just a couple of football games left on our search schedule. Allen this weekend at Abbott Memorial Alumni Stadium. Then it's homecoming the week after that. During next weekend's ball game, we'll be announcing the winner of the first ever Alumni Chapter Challenge. The winner of that challenge with a deluxe tailgate experience at homecoming. Meanwhile, here in Chappie James, Tuskegee with a 19-16 lead in second set play over the ambassadors of Oakwood University. Najwa Williams still serving for TU. Another good line drive served by Najwa. Oakwood setting it at the net. Kill shot blocked at the net. Good job by Chappelle again for Tuskegee to reach up and find space in the middle of the floor. TU stretches its lead to 20-16. Good anticipation there at the front. Sprinkle and Chappelle, but it's Jamea that finishes that one. Another good serve. And no, that one was just off the playing surface by Williams. Thought she may have found the corner there, but she did not, and the point over to Oakwood. 20-17. TU still leads. Kennedy backpedals the save. Now they'll set it to her. She'll push it over. And immediately back over is Oakwood. At the net, set there, tap backside and saved by Oakwood. At the net, blocked at the net on the kill shot. TU, good defense there, and this one pushed off the court as Harmony Banks was trying to find some space right side, but pushed it too long. And TU leads 21-17 now as Gabriella Jones makes it back out on the floor for Coach Perkins. Jasmine Brantley on the serve, and Smith just not ready for it, off of her hands. And on the return error, TU extends its lead to 22-17. Jasmine with another serve here. Goes right back to that side of the court. This time Smith saves it to the middle. And nobody there to answer as she pushed it back, trying to set up the kill shot. And nobody converged on it, so TU gets closer to the end of this second set. They lead it 23-17. Brantley with the serve, and this one just a bit long. And the point over to Oakwood. (23-18). Tuskegee ahead in the second set. They won the first set 25-17. Floater on the serve. Williams. Jones got it, and point over to Tuskegee. Gabriella found some space on that kill shot at the net, and TU just a point away from taking the second set. Good work by her at the net. Found some space right between a tight front and back line for Oakwood, but it fell good for TU. Allen on the serve. Good serve by her, and Oakwood not able to return it, so Tuskegee wins the second set 25-18 over the Ambassadors. Good work by TU to scramble and to come back in that set and claim the set. So they're up 2-0. We'll take a break and bring you the third on GTSN.
Hello, Tuskegee Nation. I'm Dr. Mark Brown, President and CEO of Tuskegee University. This is our First Lady, Miss Gwendolyn Jackson Brown. We are so excited about the Golden Tiger Sports Network and this year's season. TU, you know.
C-SPY is a prestigious scholarship, a world-class leadership training program, and a ticket to a rewarding career as an officer in the United States Coast Guard. C-SPY is an opportunity for students attending minority-serving institutions that goes beyond paying for 2 years of tuition and other college expenses. Once accepted, you'll be a member of the Coast Guard, earning a full-time salary, plus medical benefits and a housing allowance. While continuing your full-time studies, you'll get to learn about life in the Coast Guard firsthand. You'll quickly find that the Coast Guard is unique from the other military branches. It's a different kind of service, with crews of like-minded people who perform life-saving missions every day and protect our environment and communities. If you're ready to step up as a leader and help us make the world a better place, then visit gocoastguard.com/CSPI to learn more or talk to a recruiter.
I grew up coming out to this land. There's just something special about it. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's really important to me.
Hey, Golden Tiger fans. Arthur A.J. Woodson here, class of 2010, current president for the New York Tuskegee Alumni Association, encouraging all other alumni chapters to sign up for this year's Golden Tiger Sports Network Alumni Chapter Challenge, grand prize being a deluxe tailgate experience being held at this year's homecoming. Sign your chapters up now so that you can be a part of the weekly score predictions, trivia during the game, and even have a live check-in during the game on the GTSN if your chapter is hosting a watch party. So sign up and be a part of this year's Alumni Chapter Challenge.
Buck Live here in Chappie James Center, getting set to go into a third set. TU winners of the first and second set, 25-17 in the first and 25-18 in the second. Trying to see if they can sweep this one from the ambassadors of Oakwood University. Had to go into 5 sets last time they met in August. TU won at 3-2. Trying to see if they can't make quicker work of it here as they get set for West Cluster action on Friday. The determining cluster for Tuskegee right now in 4th of the West, trying to hang at least in 4th to get into the SIAC tournament at the end of the year. After that cluster, they will have 3 more conference matchups. They'll meet Miles College twice, once here on the 31st. We'll have that coverage on GTSN. Then on November 7th in Fairfield at Knox Wyndham Gym. And then they'll go to Mobile at the Arthur Outlaw Center to meet the number 1 team in the West, the Lady Badgers of Spring Hill, to close out the season. Third set action now. TU, their side of the net. They'll tap it over and whistles as a twice tap there by Tuskegee. And the two-hand touch there, and Tuskegee will give it over to, that point over to the ambassadors. Oakwood led at the beginning of that second set. Tuskegee able to come back from behind to win it. At the net, Jones got a point there down the line. Gabriella just growing, getting stronger and stronger as this match unfolds in terms of her work at the net. That time able to push it down the line for the point. Just a little quick burst by her on that shot down the line for the point. So Tuskegee ties it at 1. Oakwood on the serve. They'll have to chase it from out of bounds. Smith taps it over. Jordan Jones in the middle. Now they'll set it with a tap over by Williams. And Smith for Oakwood. Tuskegee able to answer that one. Kill shot at the net. And Gabriella Jones once again at the net for the point for Tuskegee. Gabriella on 54 sets coming into this match. 39 kills, 1 assist, 16 service aces, 10 digs, and 54 blocks. Great job by her at the net in this match overall. Backside kill shot, good job there by Williams to close for Tuskegee. So TU extends its early lead to 3-1. Backside Williams there with authority, blocked around by Oakwood, but they couldn't get it back over. That shot diving as Kennedy at the floor. TU tapping it back over. Good job there by Lauren, sacrificing a body on that one. Tapped it again, but this one to her right and out of her reach. Kennedy, the senior from Birmingham, Alabama. Good defensive work by her at the baseline. Point goes to Oakwood nonetheless, though. TU lead 3-2. Anna Smith, or Jones that is, to serve it at the baseline for Oakwood. Brantley, Allen, kill shot, blocked at the net. Jones had a look at it. Kill shot blocked again. Allen wants a good sterling defensive work by her. Kill shot down the line, and that one's off the floor. Point over to the Ambassadors. Good scramble by TU, though, on the offensive side of the net. Just a little bit long on that shot down the line. Jones to serve it again. Low serve by her. TU able to get it on their side. Kill shot. Jones goes to the surface, and Oakwood not able to return it. So Najwa gets rewarded that time for the hard work on the offensive side of the net. Hit that ball right just in front of Jones. Jones lunged for it, but didn't get enough on it to keep it airborne. So TU leads it 4-3. Gabriella Jones to serve for Tuskegee. Good floater by her. At the net, Oakwood. Backside tapper is off the floor and out of bounds. Point over to Tuskegee. Nakia Allen looking at that volleyball all the way as it just went outside the lines and out of bounds. TU with a 5-3 lead. Jones again with the serve. Knuckler returned by Oakwood. Tapped at the net. Good defensive work by Cyan Sprinkle, the junior from Belleville, Illinois. Cyan with good elevation on that block and point for Tuskegee at the net. Good job by Cyan to find the space. Square to the floor. Both arms spread and got control of that volleyball. 6-3 lead for TU. Kill shot tapped at the net, TU. And they tapped the net on that one and the point over to the Ambassadors. So Tuskegee up 6-4. Serve, that one is just off the floor and the point back over to Tuskegee. Ariel Smith on that serve for Oakwood. A little bit too much air on it, and TU takes it to 7-4 on the lead. Snay Delahunt Ned now to serve for Tuskegee. Good knuckler serve by her. Oakwood got a scramble to get it back across to the net, and they're not able to do it. Good deep serve by Sine created that point for Tuskegee. 8-4 lead for the Golden Tigers. And Sine will backpedal to serve it again. This time she'll try the other side of the floor for Oakwood. Kill shot blocked at the net. Cyan Sprinkle there once again. Cyan just plays that net so well, just sliding down the net. Watch her slide to her left on this one. And able to block that shot for the point for Tuskegee. Good job by her, knowing exactly where she is on the floor and following that volleyball. TU up 9-4 over the Ambassadors of Oakwood University. Gray, Langford, Sapp, McGowan, Gray, Nathanson, attorneys at law. Located downtown on the square in historic Tuskegee, Alabama, whether personal injury, wrongful death, civil rights, real estate, or a probate situation. Just like the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee University, we are your hometown legal team. Call us at 334-727-4830. Glad to have the law firm named after the legend in the legal profession, Fred Gray, to start that law firm. And that tradition of fine legal work continues for the firm here in downtown Tuskegee. Back here on Thursday night for a special night of Tuskegee Madness. We won't be covering it on GTSN, but it will be the introduction of the 2025-26 Tuskegee basketball teams here at Tuskegee Madness starting at 6 o'clock. Free live music at that event, meet the teams, and some other fun games for the fans. We want to welcome in the 25-26 Tuskegee basketball programs. Hope you can make your plans to join in. It's a free event. And on a return shot down the line, that one pushed out of bounds by the Ambassadors, and Tuskegee builds a 10-4 lead here in the third set. Ned to serve. Good line drive serve by Sine. Oakwood, their side of the floor, going down to one knee. How about the save there by Sine, coming in after the serve and going low to pancake that one to keep it alive. Does the same here in the middle of the floor with a save. And that shot pushes the Ambassadors off the floor, but they're able to save it. Now TU sets it again at the net. Tap over and touch at the net. And the point over to Tuskegee. Sine, Dillahunt, Ned, just a one-person wrecking crew on the last couple of passes for Tuskegee. Good defensive work by her, and Tuskegee, as a result, extends its lead to 11-4. She'll serve again. Dying serve by Ned. Tap. TU scrambles after the kill shot, and they'll have a look at it here. Tap over and saved by Oakwood this time. Now at the net, another tap at the net. TU taps it right back. Oakwood keeps it alive. Ned sets it backside, and Brantley, one hand, gets it over the net to keep play going. Backside tap. Ned again with a save. Over to Brantley. Now across the floor. Kill shot there. Saved by Oakwood. Good defensive work by them at the base. Kill shot blocked at the net by Sprinkle. And Oakwood back over. Set at the net. Kill shot. This one driven long that time. They got it into the hands of Kayla Coleman. And Kayla pushed that one deep at the base. 11-5 the score as a result. And Oakwood will have the serve. Wiley on the serve. May have been long on there, but Brantley played it anyway. They'll set it at the net, push over by Jasmine. Now Oakwood, their side of the floor, kill shot blocked at the net, trickles back over to Oakwood, and they'll reset it. Now another kill shot, this one back toward the goal post and out of play, point over to the Ambassadors. That'll make it 11-6. Tuskegee with the lead. Got the first set 25-17, second set 25-18. Brantley to one knee. Kill shot there, down to the floor. And the point to Tuskegee. They're going to give that to, looks like they're going to give that over to Oakwood, I believe. No, it's going to be Tuskegee's point. It was Sprinkle at the net to get it over for TU. And now Asha Greenwich will serve it for Tuskegee. Asha rolled it over on the serve. Stayed at the top of the net and just willed it over for a service ace. 13-6. And Greenwich will take that ace and depart the match for just a moment. And it'll be Najwa Williams taking over at the serve as Greenwich. A good job by her. Only her second service ace of the season. Williams, line drive serve. Oakwood handles, tries to push it back over. They do so with Robinson. Now TU, they'll push back. Oakwood with a save. Kill shot blocked at the net and Sprinkle there again. Cyan really finding her space at the net now for Tuskegee. Back-to-back points for her at the net, and Tuskegee extends its lead to 14-6. Take a look at Cyan, this time to the right of the center, and got that block for the point. Williams serve saved at the base. They'll push it over. Beasley, now TU, their side of the floor. Kill shot Coleman, and Coleman's true with a left-hand kill shot on the other side of the floor. She was lined up on the right side of that Tuskegee offense, and watch her push it all the way back to the other side. Nice job there. Was touched by the Ambassadors, and TU leads at 15-6. Oakwood scrambling at the net. Tap down, good by Sprinkle. Oakwood was scrambling there. Cyan saw it, and the easy tap at the net. That was easy pickings for her. That'll make it 16-6. TU up by 10. Third set action. Najwa Williams to serve for the Golden Tigers. Coach Perkins there having a word with the official down in front of the storage table. And we'll set the resume play now. Najwa Williams continuing to serve for TU. Good serve by Najwa. Up front, Oakwood sets it far side. Tapped around. Ned saves it for TU. Brantley sets it right side. Tap at the net. Tap over by Sprinkle again. Cyan just going to work for the Golden Tigers. That's a third consecutive point for TU. Working it on the inside. Watch her spin right there with the left hand this time. Squatting low on that one as Williams pushes that serve into the net. And that'll make it 17-7. TU still leads. Brantley backpedals, sets it to the middle. Ned across the floor, one hand push by Kennedy. Oakwood ready for that. Now Jones tried to tap it over, and TU another point at the net. I think Cyan may have gotten that one as well. Don't take her out. She is working that floor on the inside. Good job by Cyan. They get equal amount of support as Gabriella Jones came in. Thought she was going to take that spot at the net, but she did not. Instead, it's Devea Tate. TU leading at 18-7 at the net. Good decoy there by Tate, and finishing on the shot is Kayla Coleman on the backside. Good job of setting that. Watch the fake there inside, and Coleman able to finish at the baseline to make it 19-7. Oakwood, their side of the floor. Kill shot pushed right into the net by Robinson, and the point over to Tuskegee. TU up to a 27 lead. Jasmine on the serve. Pushed over immediately by Oakwood. TU sets it in the middle now. Williams with the kill shot, and it's off the hands of Robinson, and TU takes it to a 21-7 lead over Oakwood. Tuskegee trying to finish strong in this match, gaining that momentum headed into the cluster on Friday at Lemoyne-on. Golden Tiger fans, are you a TU alum with a business? Maybe you didn't attend Tuskegee, but you have a business nearby, or you know someone who wants to connect with the powerful network of Tuskegee University students and graduates. Now's your chance. The Golden Tiger Sports Network has created the One Tuskegee program, and we're looking for sponsors for our nearly 100 live streams this school year. Let us connect your business to the brand, to the heart of our Tuskegee University's excellence. To learn more, email us today at Golden Tiger Sports Network at gmail.com to join the pride and power of Tuskegee Athletics. That's Golden Tiger Sports Network at gmail.com. Love to have you. We're just at the beginning of the season with our football and volleyball coverage. It'll continue with a full slate of basketball, both at home and on the road, and into the spring sports with baseball and softball. So you're still on the front end of a strong sponsorship package to join us in our One Tuskegee program. TU very strong here in this match. They lead it 21-7, closing in on a sweep of the ambassadors of Oakwood University. Jasmine Brantley, after the timeout, she will serve for TU. Line drive served by Jasmine. Oakwood has to hurry and push on that one. Williams saves kill shot at the base for TU. Now across the net, TU with the shot. Saved by Oakwood. They'll come back the other way. Brantley taps to the middle of the floor. Kill shot, Coleman. Too much on it for that Oakwood defense. And Kayla with back-to-back kills for Tuskegee to make it 22-7. TU pushing that volleyball across the floor, and they set up Kayla nicely, leaning back into the floor with the kill shot. That point over to Oakwood on the serve era. TU leads it 22-8. Oakwood to serve it. Ranji Rondon set to serve for the ambassadors. Kennedy backpedals, pushes it to Ned. At the net, kill shot. Good save there by, hey, one-handed save there. TU can't get it over the net, though. How about the hustle there by Lauren Kennedy, being picked up by head coach Pamela Perkins after sliding all the way off of the floor and near the scorer's table and in between the Tuskegee bench. Good effort by her. That sets it backside. Coleman with the push. Oakwood saves that one. They'll push it right side. Kill shot blocked at the net. Tate got the block there for TU, and Tuskegee 2 points closer to the win. Maya in warm-ups before the Dawn took off the sweatshirt. She had a brace, still has a brace on her left knee. Didn't know if she was going to be playing in this match, but she's out there and just contributed a point there. That one off the floor by Oakwood, and Tuskegee now 1 point away from the match. 24-9, and it's Makia Allen set to serve for TU. Allen pushes it. Oakwood over the net. Jordan Jones saves. Middle of the floor now for TU. Backside kill shot. Kennedy finishes for Tuskegee. And Tuskegee finishes off the Ambassadors in the third set. They win it 25-9. So TU sweeps Oakwood 25-17, 25-18, and 25-9. Take a quick break here on GTSN. Come back and wrap things up. Golden Tigers coverage of volleyball will continue on GTSN after this break.
C-SPY is a prestigious scholarship, a world-class leadership training program, and a ticket to a rewarding career as an officer in the United States Coast Guard. C-SPY is an opportunity for students attending minority-serving institutions that goes beyond paying for 2 years of tuition and other college expenses. Once accepted, you'll be a member of the Coast Guard, earning a full-time salary, plus medical benefits and a housing allowance. While continuing your full-time studies, you'll get to learn about life in the Coast Guard firsthand. You'll quickly find that the Coast Guard is unique from the other military branches. It's a different kind of service, with crews of like-minded people who perform life-saving missions every day and protect our environment and communities. If you're ready to step up as a leader and help us make the world a better place, then visit gocoastguard.com/CSPI to learn more or talk to a recruiter.
Back live here inside the Chappie James Center. Tuskegee only needed 3 sets to knock down Oakwood in this volleyball match. They won the first set 25-17, second 25-18, and the finale 25-9. Hopefully that's the momentum that Tuskegee needs going into the West Cluster at Lamont on Friday. They'll play Lane College and Central State on Friday, and then Kentucky State and Lamont on Saturday in that cluster, looking to stay at least into that 4th position in the West. Right now, that's where Tuskegee is. Chance to perhaps bump up in those standings, with Tuskegee trailing Miles College in the loss column in conference play, 4-7 for Miles, 4-8 for Tuskegee. So that's what's ahead for the Golden Tigers of Tuskegee as they finish off the Ambassadors of Oakwood University here inside the Chappie James Center. Tuskegee now 11-9 on the season. They remain at 4-8 in conference play. And for the Ambassadors, they fall to 9-8 overall. They're back in action at home on Thursday against Wilberforce and Tuskegee, as we reference, on to Memphis, Tennessee for the cluster on Friday. That'll do it for our coverage here from Chappie James. Remember, we're back here on the 31st for more volleyball action as the Golden Tigers return after the cluster to get set to meet the Golden Bears of Miles College. And of course, we're there on Saturday from Abbott Memorial Alumni Stadium for Golden Tigers football, a 2 o'clock start against the Yellow Jackets of Allen University. Our coverage will start with the TU Game Day Live pregame show hosted by Charles McNeil. Hope you make your plans to join us then. Until then, on behalf of our outstanding production crew and all of us here at Tuskegee University Athletics, Charles Ward saying thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you on Saturday for football action. This has been a production of the Golden Tigers Sports Network.